Scorpio, this is a general reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Page of Cups. Could be dealing with Pisces. You could just be receiving help. Also, most likely working on your stability, having help. Perhaps even with grounding yourself, having help with encouraging a mentor. Could be that you have a mentor here who's in helping you with your, material world, Four of Pentacles. Or maybe a mentor, somebody older, helping you with your finances, stability, or just helping you to feel more protected. Hanged One, seeing things from another perspective. Scorpio, you could have been looking at things from another perspective. Queen of Swords energy in your recent past, so you also could have been quite blunt, cutting some things out, being more direct, or being more direct in your approach to things, being more direct, or cutting things out that just don't serve your highest good. With Gemini energy, Knight of Swords, communication, Ace of Cups. You could have received some very direct information, stuff that's telling you need to work on something that's come in to inform you that you probably need to work on sort of self-love here. Or you're going to hear some news about love and or even your own ways in which you express love. Maybe you're being able to see things from another perspective via a mentor, someone who might even be very blunt with their communication and very direct with you about matters of the heart. Perhaps you've been seeking help. Six of Swords, moving away from anything that's uncomfortable, moving away from difficulties, calmer waters, needing to move away, having time to reflect, to gain wisdom and knowledge, why you're in the Six of Swords energy, which is about needing to be or feel more at peace. Perhaps you also need to get near a body of water, Scorpio. Consider how reciprocity works. Perhaps you're having to go into a place of the Hanged One is like seeing things from a different perspective, possibly being put in a kind of timeout to consider your stability, your love life, how you communicate, what you can't tolerate, what you find to be too challenging, and needing to find some inner peace, and perhaps also reciprocate to yourself. Maybe also bring that self-love, equal give and take, sharing with others but not leaving yourself short. The Star, the Tower. So Scorpio, you could have gone through something that sort of rocked your foundations, made you feel very unstable, you know, this Tower isn't necessarily bad card because it can suggest, you know, things being broken down. You know, with the Queen of Swords here, things being cut out. Maybe learning how to communicate more directly, succinctly, or needing to. And understanding that Tower, you know, Tower happens when there's a need to rebuild in some way or another. It might, you know, be creating a sense of turbulence as well within. The star Aquarius energy is, you know, about hope. It's about healing. It's about finding the time to heal, especially, you know, if this following Tower, you know, you need time to heal. You need time to perhaps see things from another perspective. You need to look at your, you know, your friends group. Look at where, you know, there is reciprocity between you and others. You might be having to work on your receptivity, water energy, receiving. And maybe you felt that you weren't receiving. You were in a place of denial even. And, you know, your healing process is very important, and you could be in a space where you are feeling yourself recovering, feeling yourself in a place of recovery, feeling more like yourself again. If you've been through some turbulence, you might be just having a sense of regaining your peace, your hope. Possibly also looking at out into your, you know, future dreams, ambitions. Perhaps you're focused on humanitarianism, Aquarius energy, and also balancing yourself out again. Now you have Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. And this could be something you might need to do, is to receive some kind of healing for yourself, allow yourself time and space in which to do that. You know, there could be alternative therapists that could help you at this time. You have the Sun energy too, Scorpio. So you're being advised to enjoy success and happiness, and don't ever, you know, don't feel that your success is something you know, need to be quiet, you know, too low-key about. You know, follow your bliss, follow your happiness, see beyond the current situation. You might be coming out of a Tower experience, and just are able, you know, at this point, just able to see beyond the current situation because you've been, you know, looking at things from another perspective, moving away to, you know, more of a calmness. You're looking for peace here, and, you know, I feel as if you're getting help and support. Yeah, and possibly you're getting help and support from where you wouldn't necessarily expect it to. Is Pisces energy here. You know, this is spiritual help as well. Intuiting help, knowing where to find, you know, assistance. And to stay rooted and grounded, and this could be something you need to work on, Scorpio, and I think perhaps you're getting some help, or having to remind yourself that you need to connect with nature more. You know, and heal for whatever, you know, feels like a catastrophe that could have gone down. This could have been to do the communication. This could have been to even an argument or some kind of fight, disagreement. It seems you need healing. You most likely need to take time away from anybody who might have caused you some indirect or direct pain here, and focus on balancing yourself out. Also being grateful, having a lot of gratitude for what your blessings which will be coming in, and to make the effort to in any romantic situation, Scorpio, you might be involved in, you're being advised to make the effort, and this could be making an effort with friends and family even. I feel as if you've had to cut something out recently, Scorpio, something that was not good for you, not healthy, or Knight of Swords could be really direct, almost hurtful communications or something. But you might also be entering past life relationship, or have been in one. The argument, if there's been one, could be linked to your past life. You may have been triggered recently by things that were said to you, in haste. Or perhaps this is you, Scorpio, that you've said some things in haste and not, it's been taken the wrong way. And also, you're being protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. The Tower here is now behind you. The worst is over. So you need to relax and start to feel safe within yourself again. If you've had a shake up, a wake up, a breakthrough, a breakdown, whatever, it's the worst is behind you. So relax, feel safe. Perhaps you need to go to, as I said, a body of water where you feel relaxed. Allow yourself to get into a relaxed state, meditation, safe feelings of safety. There might be a sacred space or somewhere you go to that gives you that sense of safety. It could be within yourself. And you might have also, Scorpio, be in a state of, say, confusion and indecision, based on not having enough information. Perhaps you need to get some expert advice before making a decision. Now, this could be linked with creative projects, things you're doing, because it's come out on your success and happiness. That could be through your work. And you might need to be getting more advice before you proceed. You might be at a crossroads here, Scorpio. Hanged Man, often is, a limbo position to gain higher perspective or better perspective, or, look at things differently to how you normally would. You also, Scorpio, might have been jumping to conclusions. You need to have patience with whatever situation you're doing. Take this how it resonates. You need to have more patience, and also gather more information. Again, there's some things you don't know that could help you, move forwards. Perhaps, learning something new, because you'll be able to synthesize this knowledge into action, teaching. Now, this could be learning to teach. This could be learning more about a subject you're already interested in and needing to, brush up on some research. Perhaps you started a new venture, a new job, where you're learning more. You're learning through this. And as you learn, and it could feel like a really slow process, because this is the patience card, which is just reminding you that, whatever you're learning or studying, or this moment, you've got to have patience with it. And you might be feeling sometimes, Scorpio, that you'd like to know more already, and you know, it will require you to have a little bit more patience here. So Angel Ariel, yeah, and also new psychic and spiritual experiences could be changing the way you're viewing the world and yourself. You might be finding yourself drawn to the colour purple, lilac, mauve. Something that's actually going to help inspire your creativity. The star card Aquarius also relates to the colour purple, crown chakra. So, you know, could be opening, you could be getting a whole new different perspective while you allow your spiritual gifts to open. And this could be because you need to maybe pray, you know, get into more prayer, how to pray, how to understand, you know, your manifestations and what you pray for and how you meditate and how, you know, law of attraction and all of those things. And it might be something you need to look into more, practice more. So also, Scorpio, you can be more assertive, so don't back down from what you believe in. You know, stand up for yourself in whichever given situation you find yourself in. You know, don't continue doing the things you know that resonate with you, and what you believe in. You know, be bold enough to stand up for yourself. Now, you might have been defensive recently, the Queen of Swords here, in the recent past. You might have gone on the defensive in a situation or a circumstance. And this could be to do with in communications here that you didn't expect, even perhaps that. Yeah, so doing the right thing for right reasons, so comparing traditional values with new approaches to see which works for you. Now, there could be some traditional things, you're used to doing things in a certain way, you know, traditionally, and now you're seeing, you know, with the Hangman here, a different way of doing things, that, you know, that perhaps works for you. Now, you know, you might need to, unity number 5, you need to tap in more, you know, with other people who you feel is spiritually minded. This could be a church, this could be, you know, anything. It could be that you need to even look at Buddhism, study the practice of that, or other religious beliefs. Something that you resonate with. But it seems you're already connected, you know, there's unity here, so it seems, Scorpio, you're already connected with more spiritually minded people, but it's about you properly, you know, connecting with these people and properly sort of appreciating that they're there for you. This could have been an intimidating thing for you, but again, you have purple here coming up, which is, you know, a strong colour representing, you know, your crown chakra, your spirituality that you need is very important for you, Scorpio, to have this, you know, in your life, and more than ever perhaps right now in the Hermit 9. So, you know, as I said, you might have a mentor right now or seeking a mentor. You can even be a mentor. You know, this is about the Hermit, is about, you know, going within the Virgo energy, finding a mentor, being a mentor, you know, taking a break from society, you know, which could also be clouding your judgment from time to time. You know, might want to switch off from, you know, too many voices, too many opinions. You know, and commit to your spiritual growth, because, you know, that's your development, that's your self-development. You know, as I said, get near a body of water, find time to relax, invest in yourself, invest in what makes you calm, you know, what makes you feel at peace. You know what that is, Scorpio. How to bring yourself back into harmony with yourself, into unity with yourself. You might be clinging on to something, You know, the Tower's cropped up twice here, Scorpio energy. Just, you know, it's birth. Sorry, it's about destruction, isn't it? It's about endings and beginnings. It's about destroying the old for the new to enter. So you could be clinging on to old ways. There could be old traditions that you still cling on to, which are proving to be less sort of relevant as you get more into your spirituality and to switch off a bit from society to work on your spiritual growth. You know, there's a lot going on in the world right now, and it can really, you know, make you feel this way, Tower, you know, make you feel ungrounded. So, you know, really work on that, you know, self-belief and gratitude that, you know, your world might have felt chaotic recently, but it's you know, you're healing here from whatever's taken place, and it could be that you need to also be more selective about who you do spend your time with as well, and seemingly that you would be, you know, in a better position to connect with other individuals who are also, you know, committed to their spiritual growth, you know, which is encouraging, you know, each other. Yeah, you could be feeling a sense of initiation after the Tower, death and rebirth, a rite of passage, you know, here, moving through something difficult in order to sort of come out, you know, and, you know, see hope, see a future after sort of destruction. So, you know, crossing a threshold into something that perhaps you haven't experienced before. Just a couple of affirmation cards for you, Scorpio. Yeah, do ask yourself if you're hanging on to some things or old habits or, you know, old energy, things you don't need. You might want to detox or have a, you know, some kind of a clear out of stuff that, you know, is irrelevant in your life. You know, people, places, things. Yeah, because things will find their way to you. There's a nice lyric in a song. I seek, no, I find, I don't seek. Said I seek, I don't find. I find, I don't seek. So all that you need will find its way to you. You don't need to go seeking things out. You know what you need will be provided by the universe. All that you need will find its way to you. And that's, you know, something to remember when you feel insecure, or when you feel that, you know, you've had a shake-up in your life. However, that could be your professional life, it could be your personal life. And to remind yourself you are safe and secure. You know, you've already had, you know, a nudge about being protected, asking you to relax and feel safe, because you are safe and you are secure. And these are affirmations to just remind yourself that you are those things, and you affirm only good in your life. So perhaps there's been some toxicity here, Scorpio, that was really, you know, wasn't a good experience, and you maybe had to cut something out. And this could be people, places, things. You know, you could have even been attacked here, or something's happened that's been really, yeah, fuck fear. Fuck fear, it will lie to your face. So you might have been frightened by something, people, place or thing, and, you know, you're going through a healing process because of it, which is maybe, you know, something you hadn't expected to occur. You know, it could be even your sort of, your older life is kind of crumbling, you know, and you're kind of emerging into a whole different, you know, different sort of world that you could be, well, creating for yourself and having mentors and having people help you here. You need, you know, having assistance. Yeah, blossoming, you're just getting started. And again, we have another purple card. And it's about being patient with yourself again and the process. You know, seeing beyond the current situation. Learning, you know, perhaps more patience with yourself. You say you have twice, you know, patience. And, you know, things take time. You have to remind yourself, Scorpio, that you perhaps have needed to have more patience with yourself and other people as well. You know, don't give up. Understand this process, and it could be, Scorpio, that you need to consider this. You know, how patient are you with things, with your, you know, with your work, with other people, with yourself, most importantly. Because if you know, don't have patience with yourself, it would be very difficult for you to demonstrate patience towards others. So, make that effort with yourself, Scorpio, to be able to enjoy being, you know, learning new things. You know, don't get worried. You had the, you know, fuck fear here. You know, it will lie in your face. So don't be afraid of learning new things. Don't have, you know, you don't have that sort of idea that you won't be able to understand something new. You know, what belongs to you shall come to you. You know, it's like you have to let things develop and unfold at the sort of speed that they naturally they are flowing at. And the star here, it's a reminder, you know, that's a reminder that, you know, water energy is air energy, but also water, the flow of water. How ebbing, flowing, allowing, also giving, receiving, yeah, with your focused intention. So you're just being reminded, Scorpio, to keep your unwavering thoughts again, feelings and actions focused on your target, and you will make your marks. There you have Erikira and Diana here. So, you know, that's again, you know, Aquarius energy, focus, intention, and you'll be fine. Just keep, you know, see beyond the current situation if that's been, you know, difficult and you're having to work through some things, you know, maybe some difficult emotions as well, and heal, and understand also, you know, why you need perhaps, you know, to be a mentor, find a mentor, take a break from society, you know, have, you know, that commitment to your spiritual growth, what's good for you, what's important for you, how, you know, regardless of what others are doing in their life, you know, what's so important for your growth here, Scorpio. You know, maybe spending time with yourself, seeing things from another perspective, you know, understanding you're probably going through a healing process too, which also you need to give yourself a lot of patience with, and not to be afraid of, you know, asking for help as well if that's what you need, and in whichever form, you know, that could be doing the right things for the right reasons, spiritually minded community, guidance there too, you know, from others, And yeah, and take care, Scorpio. I hope that was helpful to you. Till next time, bye.